Hello everybody, back here again for a vlog a day, and today is Saturday the 10th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day out. Got this morning fairly early, got the pups all taken care of, all the good fun stuff that comes with that. Jumped in the hot tub for a bit, got out of the hot tub, put on my running gear, went and got my run in, got that wrapped up and knocked out of the day because I had a bunch of things going on that didn't want to take a chance of messing it up and forgetting or whatever, getting busy and not doing it. So went ahead, got my running, got my shower, and then ran down, fed the RV cats, got that taken care of. Got back to the house, had a dog got picked up. The Doberman went home, son-in-law picked it up, so it went well. Talked to him, he said, asked if I was going to town. I'm like, no, kind of, we're going to a beach party, but we haven't seen a bunch of these people in like a couple years since the whole pandemic thing started, so it's kind of good. Actually went down to Tom and Dan beach party down in Cocoa. I don't know, didn't get a number, I guess probably 150 people showed up to it. Hung out there, got there, normally we get there like extra early for everything, have everybody drag in and set up tents and all that kind of stuff, and with all the dogs I had going on and stuff today, I just didn't have the ability, I guess, to run down quite that early. Plus it's like over an hour, almost an hour and a half down to the party, so I said hell it. So we showed up, I don't know, while the party was still clearly going on, but it already started, and it technically didn't kick off till noon, but it started at 10 to 8 is what they were saying. No way in hell we were staying that late. So on the way down, somehow I missed an exit. I don't know what, they moved some signs around, they put some construction cones or whatever, like the old dividers, and went down one more section, added 4 minutes to me, so who cares, it was all fine. But got to the spot, parked, paid parking in the garage there, head over to the beach with all our gear. I didn't bring my beach cart, I thought about it, but I was like, yeah, not taking that much stuff. We're not taking the big tents and stuff. We'll just use other people's tents. No longer we're gonna be there, it ain't gonna matter, and we'd be all good to go there. So carried in the cooler a couple chairs. My wife had a bag, and then her water jug because she's drinking like a gallon of water a day. So went ahead and was happy. Ran into a bunch of people we haven't seen for a while. The patrol cart kept showing up. We were chatting with everybody, and 4 people I think that were on our last cruise together were there. Chatted with them for a bit. Daniel showed up, which is part of Tom and Dan. He stopped by and talked to us for a while and stuff. We all chatted a little bit, and Tom got there and we all hung around and just kind of had a good time. And then rolling up on noon, everybody lined up to get pictures with them. The first like 100 people through, we're gonna get like gift bags, whatever. So we rolled up into that, and I got like hats and stuff. There was a couple gentleman and his girlfriend drove up from Dallas, Texas, or Houston, Texas. Drove over from Houston, Texas, and they ended up, who was waiting around, wasn't paying attention to time, went out like an idiot to get a swim, and then got back, and he was so far in line, he was outside the free hat thing. So I went and gave him my hat because it has Mo DeWitt on it, and I'm not wearing anything with Mo on it because he completely screwed up my case when I hired him originally on a motorcycle wreck, and damn near cost me $25,000. So yeah, no way in shit I'm wearing any of his stuff. But that gentleman needed, actually his girlfriend needed more, I think, because she was getting sunburnt and needed the hat. So passed it on to them along with my rest of my gift bag of all the goodies and stuff. I said, here, you guys can have some extra crash. It's stuff I don't want. Like I grabbed the magnet out of there that I wanted, and I think a sticker I didn't have yet. Other than that, it's all garbage. I don't need it. So sunglasses I'll never wear, you know. Lighter, I'll never use the regular Bic lighter, which ironically had Crystal on it, but and Bart, which I like both of them, they're great people. So but I'm not gonna use a regular Bic lighter for nothing. So went ahead, hung around, passing out drinks. There's a boat or something other, dirty or whatever it was called, I can't remember what it's called, that the brewery that showed up just heard the party was gonna be there, and they were giving out samples of beers. I missed the turn I was gonna take on my walk as I'm finishing up my run, but I was gonna add like an extra mile onto my distance that I don't have time for. So went ahead though, hung out there. I don't drink much, especially at like beach parties and stuff in the middle of the day in the sun and the heat. Not my thing. Now if we're gonna stay for, you know, hours, I probably would have had a couple drinks in the beginning, have an old fashioned or something, and then would have had plenty of time before I drove home. But we're only there like 3 or 4 hours today, so wasn't gonna happen. Got in line, got our pictures taken. They have a camera girl and stuff. The whole, you have to be there to understand what it is. So had a good time. Ended up seeing Crystal. I guess she was staying away from the BDM group with her kids and stuff. Came over and stuff, and as I walked by, she saw me and hollered at me, which is always kind of nice. So I actually met Crystal, which is Tom's wife, before I met Tom and Dan, but helping, she helped me sell a house in Orlando. Worked out real well. So, but yeah, went ahead, chatted with her for a little bit. We were talking about my new house and different things, and doing the construction work, and just all kinds of fun stuff. So we had a good little talk, chatted with a bunch of friends and stuff. A bunch of people, like I said, I hadn't seen. Had a good time. Time to head out. Our parking was about up. We also wanted to get back because I had a dog got dropped off while I was gone, and I had to go pick up a dog in Port Orange. So I swung back through, dropped my wife off, and then ran to Port Orange, grabbed the dog. First time we were picking this dog up at their house, but she gave me the address. The key was, all the whole thing, how to get in and stuff and whatnot. So knocked that out. Got the dog picked up. They have a cat there. I'm not sure it's hers or roommates, but played with the cat. The cat was super loving. The cat was so nice. Chilled out with the cat for a little bit, and then from there headed on back home with the dog. Got here, let the dogs all play. The little boxer puppy and that doodle were just, they're crazy, absolutely crazy. That's the one that was asked Mom if she wanted me to watch, or wanted me to bring over so she could watch it while they'd wear each other out while at the beach party and whatnot. So that started our whole blow up. So yeah, that's always fun. Went ahead and said hell of it, got the dog there, we chilled out, had a great time, and then from there, just it felt weird. So I usually run late in the afternoon. If it didn't, it wasn't the case. So went ahead, said hell with it. My wife wanted to do her celebration meal for the week of her new diet program, whatever. So we ended up doing pizza. She asked me if I could get it. I said 100%, I'd be happy to. So in that whole process of that, found a gentleman with an old Dodge station wagon on him out of Orlando area for sale, and he said for sale or daily driver trade. And I hit him up and said, hey, do you consider an 88 Corvette drop top with AC daily driver? And he's like, yeah, maybe, I don't know, blah, 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 whatever. So I was like, I'm a weirdo when it comes to station wagons. And he's like, well, my wife wants a golf cart, so unless you have a golf cart to throw in, then I'm out. I'm like, yeah, probably not. The best I would do is maybe throw a couple bucks and you can buy your own golf cart. And then when I had some of my pictures, when I grab some more pictures. I don't have any pictures of the car, it's just a car. I mean, it's basically a bone stock car with different wheels on it and everything, nothing else he can't see anything. So got some interior pictures for him and stuff and whatnot, and kind of let it go and sent it back and forth. We chatted back and forth about our vehicles and told each other. He asked me what's wrong with it, and I told him everything's wrong with the car that I know of, and basically where we're at on it, and we're all good to go. And Dodge doesn't have AC, which it will hopefully within a week or two of me getting it. If I get this thing, I'll take it in the shop and have AC installed, because you can't live here in Florida without AC. It's just that stupid. But yeah, other than that, pretty much got done with it. Went and picked up the pizza, because I was gonna go get the pizza. Because he wanted a video hearing it run and drive and whatever stuff. And I was like, well, if I go get pizza in it tonight, I'll use it, grab the video. And it was raining, so I didn't feel like putting the top up. So I said to hell with it, didn't bother. And his wife doesn't. He's got to try and talk his wife into it. So I'm really not too concerned. I don't think it's going to happen, because the wife, I think, wants a lot. She wants the money to go buy a big fancy golf cart and whatnot, and just get him like some little Honda Civic or some shit to drive around every day, and then spend the rest of the money on a golf cart. And that ain't going to happen with me involved. So not my issue. But yeah, got the pizza. Pizza was really good. Watched some NCIS, headed outside. The rain kind of cut back for the most part, went away. It's still muddy out a little bit, but overall, dogs are outside having a great time. The storm, they didn't like that, but once we were back outside and the storm was over, they were having a wonderful time, and enjoyed myself a beautiful cigar. Started chatting with an old friend of mine from Iowa. She texted, and we were kind of chatting back and forth through text a little bit, and she was talking about the whole what if game in her head, about how, made different choices in your life, how things change and stuff. And basically I told her a little bit about Mom and I having the blow up and whatnot and whatever and stuff. So we kind of chatted there and kind of got a little bit off my chest and all that good fun stuff as well. But yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, finally wrapped it up, headed back in, got the dogs all situated where they wanted to sleep, headed in the bedroom and watched myself a little bit of TV. By the time I got in there, my wife was basically unable to stay awake, so I put on stuff I wanted to watch as I wound down for the night. And then my brain just kept racing, and it's mostly the thing with the bullshit my mom said to me, and just I can't get it out of my head. So yeah, didn't get to sleep right away, but it was probably, I don't know, 1:30, whatever, when I finally got my brain, I think, shut down enough so I could stop overthinking crap and try and wrap it up and call it a night. So that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.